Hi everyone, and welcome to the Excel Hub. Today we're going to fix one of Excel's most common frustrations when your headers disappear as you scroll down a big spreadsheet. I'll show you how to keep the headers and key columns always visible using something called Freeze Panes and a really useful bonus feature called Split Windows. A reminder that if you'd like to follow along, you can download the Excel template I'm using. The link is in the description below. Here I've got a dataset tracking global orders. It includes order IDs, countries, product information, sales data, and more. And let's say I start scrolling down to look at later orders. Suddenly the headers disappear, and it's hard to remember what each column means, which is where Freeze Panes comes in. To keep your headers visible while scrolling down, go to the View tab, choose Freeze Panes, and then select Freeze Top Row. Now when I scroll down, the header row stays fixed in place. And no matter how many orders you have, you can always see your column titles. This is perfect for large tables or reports where the top row contains key labels. But what if your data extends to the right, like it does in this case? As I scroll across, the order ID disappears. To keep that visible, go back to the View tab, select Freeze Panes, followed by Freeze First Column. And now, when I scroll horizontally, the first column always stays visible, making it easy to track which order each line belongs to. Sometimes, however, you want both the headers and the first column visible. Click on the cell just below and to the right of what you want to freeze, in this case cell B2. Then go back to the View tab, click Freeze Panes, first click Unfreeze Panes, and then select this option here, so not one of these two options. Now the top row and the first column are both locked in place. When I scroll down or across, I can still see the order numbers and the column titles at all times. And this is one of the most useful tricks in Excel for large data sets. And if you ever want to reset your view, simply go back to Freeze Panes and then select Unfreeze Panes. And this removes all locks and restores your normal scrolling view. Let's now look at another feature that's similar but slightly different, which is Split Windows. Split divides your worksheet into separate panes that you can scroll independently. So if we select cell E16 as an example, what we can do is go to the View tab and then click Split. And the reason I've selected E16 is it's somewhat in the middle of the screen. Now you'll see some grey lines appear, one vertical, but also one horizontal. Now you can scroll the top half separately from the bottom half, or the left side separately from the right side. This is therefore great when you want to compare two sections of the same sheet, for example the top versus the bottom orders, without losing your place. To go back to a normal view, just click Split again, and the lines disappear and your sheet is back to a single window. So now you know how to keep your headers and key columns visible using Freeze Panes, how to split your worksheet into separate views, and also how to reset everything easily. And these simple tricks make working with large data sets a lot easier. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful, and subscribe to the Excel Hub for future Excel tutorials, techniques, and examples.